Terrible. Shit not acting the way that it's supposed to be acting. But it is what it is. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Sauce Sports. I apologize, right? I know I have been a bit absent. Trying to get things back to where I had them right before everything went kaput. But it's also going to be a bit of a short sauce. I just got a notification about 15 minutes before the stream that something I need to pick up is ready, otherwise I won't be able to get it till Monday, and I'm impatient, and so we're probably going to have about 30 minutes. I got to get it by 8 o'clock, so we'll probably have like a 30-minute sauce and get into it. But because of the rain, little one's game got canceled tomorrow, so we'll probably be able to, I'm not gonna make any promises, but we'll probably be able to get a little sauce or something like that in, right? So, real quick, you know how it goes. Sauce Nation roll call. Shout out your side with pride. If you are from the greater Houston area, if you're not from the greater Houston area, then you're making bad life decisions, okay? So you need to get that fixed. But with that being said, shout it out, side, hood, block, avenue, street, cul-de-sac, maybe particular venue, particular military ranking, whatever you claim. We don't do that gangbanging shit up in here. You know, no Sue-wooing, woo-wooing or whatever that shit is y'all young Negroes call it. And yes, if you are not black, I'm still calling you a Negro. Deal with it. Man, Texans taking on the Bills. I'm gonna tell you how out of whack I've been, right? I'm gonna tell you how out of whack I've been this week. Like when everything, like I said, lost pretty much everything, and then still trying to get shit back. Like I got a lot of work still I got to do, but I'm just like I can't just do the bunch of shit and just not, sauce it up at least a little bit. And I don't know why I thought we were playing the Pats this week up until like a couple of days ago. So there's that. So let's see what we got in the mix. AOS, what's the motherfucking deal? Naveed Mohammed, what's the motherfucking deal? Street Runners, Voodoo Child, what's the motherfucking deal? One half of the greatest moderating couple in all the land. Chris Miller, what's the motherfucking deal? Herb got it at Don, what's the motherfucking deal? Purple Drink, what's the motherfucking deal? JPJ, you gotta beat me to the mix. What's the motherfucking deal? Malik, Buck, let me see. Leonard, Dylan, Alejandro, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. The Wise Man in the building, what's the motherfucking deal? Flash A, Darren Davis, a.k.a. The artist formerly known as Swisher. Dalton, let me see. I see Southwest in the building, Lakewood in the building. Let's see. SWAT in the building, ATX in the building, Tony Bear, what's the motherfucking deal? That boy Los. Mills gonna throw for 350 on who? Burn him up in this thing. I ain't even got to buy. I don't even know where do I have to buy. Where it is. Like I said, I'm gonna get this shit right. Like by Monday, everything should be in order. And I'm telling you, we're going to, the sauce is going to be extremely live. It's going to be a lot more going down. It's going to be a lot more entertaining. That's part of the reason I got to go grab this other thing, something else I got to add to it. But like I said, ultimately, just it is what it is. I have a goal, and that goal is to be the best sports streamer in the city. Hands down, period. You know what I mean? And so that means it's not just sitting here talking about, if the Texans just, really go out there and play hard, y'all, they'll get the moral victory that they need. We're going to just support them no matter what. Or I could sit here and say, Texas is going to win the Super Bowl. We should just win everything. I'm not going to be the blind guy. I'm talking about a encompassing entertainment, somewhat sports education. I mean, I like, when I think about this shit, like I expect people in the South like to have their own opinions. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know if y'all like come here to get influenced or whatever. I don't be knowing what people be wanting, right? I come in here to have a good time. JP the Don, what's the motherfucking deal? Tony Snow, don't do no blow. What's the motherfucking deal? But here's the deal. Here's the deal. Buffalo, another good defense for Mills to have to face. Trinity Garden in the building. Jay Boogie, what's the motherfucking deal? And so I'm not gonna sit here and say that I have any empathy for Mills. I have no empathy for Mills until he changes his jersey. If he changes his jersey number, then I might be like, all right, he's learning his lesson. It is what it is. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, right? But do y'all get shabby vibes from Mills? Like, I don't know. Like, to me, Shaw was like lacking personality. He was kind of drab in his interviews. I'm not talking about on the field, right? I'm not talking about changing number to 17. Oh, he changed the 4. I'd give him more credit if he changed his number to 4 than I would for doing it for number 10. At least 10 put the work in, right? 10 got traded. I heard about that thing everybody was talking about the last stream saying that Bill was trying to that he was trying to like sabotage the team and shit. And from the little whispers and murmurs, it's at this point it's like cheap shots to Texas. That's the way I feel about everything. Everything is like it's super easy. Right? It's super easy to take shots at the Texans. It's like, we know where we are. But at least we're still not Jacksonville. We're still not Jacksonville, right? Like, that's the one thing. Like, and I said that at the beginning of the season. It's like, yeah, but Jacksonville is gonna Jacksonville. That's just what they do, right? And I feel bad for Jacksonville, because they got a hungry fan base. They got a lot of shit going on. It's just the pieces just don't fucking click, duh. So, you say Mills is a square dude, but you don't think Schaub level square? I don't know, man. Yeah, I'll give him that. I guess from the way I don't know, because he dressed kind of weird. Like, I guess, modern weird. I guess if Shaw was like younger in this era, like if Shaw was just getting out of college, he'd probably dress the same way Mills dresses. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, what I'm saying, like, should if Mills wore 17, I wouldn't even think it would be neither here nor there. But if he wore number 4, I'd give him more props. And if he got rid of number 10, just do anything with it, I have a little bit more empathy for him. But what I'm saying about that, the empathy, is that he's gone against, in his first 2 actual starts, some of the better defenses in the league, right? Now, you can kind of feel how you want to feel about Carolina and say, oh, well, they played a lot of teams that are kind of bottom feeding right now, so that's just kind of beefing up their stats. It's making them look a particular kind of way. But, you can feel like if you don't think Carolina's legit, I could respect that. Sam Darnold. It is what it is. You're going to have to give me like 3 seasons of that before I believe that he is that dude, right? Give me a second. I'm trying to get a little jank there. You're going to have to give me like 3 seasons of that before I believe he's legit. I just think right now, favorable situation. I think things regress to the mean with him. But General Mills, and I don't even want to use that anymore. Like I say, I'm going to start having to put some patents on the shit we say in the sauce. Motherfuckers just be taking the shit, just taking the sauce and running with the shit. Like, if you Sauce Nation, you fuck with, like, I don't give a shit. Like, I fucks with y'all. Like, but it just be motherfuckers who like, be lurking around the edges. There's motherfuckers who be sitting in the stream. Like, motherfuckers, now I'm mad that this fucking shit ain't doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, I know why I did that. I know the fuck why I did that. Professor Trill, what's the motherfucking deal? What do we think we get for Watson? Depending on the timing. I just think it depends on what happens when and if you get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? I think what they said, the deposition's supposed to be starting soon. And if that motherfucker get to talking too much, then Bras gets to talking too much, shit, who knows? The stock might start dropping. Jose, what's the motherfucking deal? But yeah, General Mims, that's what it'll build. General Mims, we'll keep that going. Has had to face 2 of the tougher defenses. You got a situation where, and again, like I said, I've been locked in on, trying to get this shit, and, you know what I'm saying? And John Granado made a message. Made a massage jock at the end of the video. I don't even know who John Granado is. I was about to say, who's that? Hey. And when it comes to, like, local media, I know, like, 2 or 3 people, but I wouldn't honestly, like, I really don't be giving a shit. No disrespect, but I just don't give a fuck. So like I say, we do our own thing over here, and that's just what it is. At this point, that's just what it is. But like I say, it's happening again. And this week, it's going to be extremely tough because you got White on Cooks. And again, like, so if I've missed anything, if there's been some injuries, I haven't had, a Sauce Stealer? Oh. I have no idea who that is. That's terrible. That's terrible. Like, that's unfortunate. But I mean, like I say, here's the thing. I don't even want to go down that road. I'm going to go down it. But that's why there are going to be significant changes. So like right now, I'm kind of mad because, like I say, well, not mad, but something I had set up I changed some information right before the stream, so it's kind of funked everything up. Yeah, it did. And so since it kind of funked everything up, yeah, that's why. That's the fuck why. God damn it. If I would have changed that shit in the beginning, we'd be doing something different. So, players fuck up. And so I had some other little things going on, and I'm mad because I fried myself doing that. But it's going to be a whole different energy in this motherfucker. Like, well, it's not going to be a different energy. It's going to be more energy, but it's going to be about, it's still going to go down. Yeah, David does look old for a young dude. And I kind of want to get into a thing. I'm going to get into a thing in just a second, right? Like I said, but the thing about the sauce, like, it's factual, it's been proven, from multiple major platforms have stolen sauce, right? Like, so that's not even a thing. Like, I get it. Motherfuckers is unoriginal. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers get paid a lot of money to do a job that they're not good at. And so they get desperate and they start reaching and they try to see, they try to steal stuff from the little guy. That's what they used to say about some of them sketch comedy shows back in the Gap. Like when they was running out of jokes, because you know you got to perform for millions and millions of people. It's kind of hard to do that job. It's a lot of pressure you're under. You steal from the little guys, right? Yeah, Cunningham, Black Lock out of there, COVID. Cunningham, let's talk. I want to talk about Cunningham for a second, man. Like, what do y'all think is going on with Cunningham? Because that's not a name that we've been hearing. It's not a name that we've been saying. And it's not a name, it's not a jersey that's been showing up on the field, right? Because that's a guy I think a lot of us have had high expectations for. I would never say that he was at the point where he was a superstar status, but he was a solid, very solid player for this team. One of the higher, I think the last couple of years, the number one tackle in the AFC, I believe, or up there. You know what I'm saying? You say, on the COVID list, I mean, that's the easy way to put it on there. Say, I'll say on the Corona list, and then somebody wants to offer something for him. What do you get for Zach, though, right? What do you get for Zach? Because he doesn't have that superstar name, but, you know he can play like one of the better linebackers in the league. So again, like Peyton Manning. Are we talking about the way he dresses looking like Peyton Manning? It's them weird earrings he be wearing, I'm trying to tell you. But like I said, but with Davis Mills, and you got a situation where your number one guy, your most reliable guy, the guy that you've kind of been leaning on up until this point, in Cooks, is going to have one of the better corners in the league covering him, right? And so it's kind of a situation to where you're going to have to see what he can really do. He made a comment in an interview where he said something about I think Pancakes or somebody asked him, about opening up the playbook. And he was like, well, for as far as I know, the playbook was open. Matter of fact, let's do it like this. Do 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 do.
I mean, we're only one day into it, really, with our first practice today, but I mean, I'm already seeing kind of getting a full game plan ahead of time earlier in the week. Hopefully it pays off at the end.
They've talked about opening it up a little bit now that they've seen you and you seem comfortable. Would you like to see that?
I don't think anything was really closed off in the first game, but I mean, whatever they're comfortable calling when I'm in there, I'm ready to roll with it.
Davis first the Panthers, and now another tough defense. So what do you see from the Bills on film? And obviously you're getting quite the indoctrination into the NFL.
I mean, they have a lot of experienced dudes on their defense.
This motherfucker's a hippie, bro. Y'all can't hear the, I don't know why this damn, let me up it up. Because for some reason the interview sound was real low when I got it. And let me add a few decibels to that bitch. But, yeah. That motherfucker like, that motherfucker like, y'all like a bunch of experienced dudes. You fucking hippie. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You been hanging out in California too long. Ain't he from Georgia? They got some dudes, dude. Let me know if y'all can hear this a little bit better.
A lot of their guys have been in the system for a while, and they do what they do at a high level. I think as an offense, just attacking that, we just gotta go by our rules. They're one of the teams that want to force you into check down, so let's spread the ball around, get the ball to our playmakers in space, and let them win the one-on-ones.
What from your time and
I want y'all to look at something, bro. Just look at this dude. Just look at this dude. Let me. God damn, what I did with it. Come on back to me. Dog. This dude looked like he sell used RV insurance, bro. This dude, I don't know. So we gotta find. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of cat this motherfucker is, bro. And I can't talk about motherfuckers. I got a kind of long neck. I'm like, it's kind of long, but it ain't like, this nigga got like some other shit going. Like if I got like an XL for a neck, this nigga got like a triple XL neck. Like, yeah, you know what? That is exactly right, Herb Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on. That and the motherfucker got some. But you would think he would help him see, like he'd be able to, be able to see down the field easily, right? But again, I don't know. It's just like when he speaks, the lack of passion. I just don't. I don't feel like it. I know there were some quotes talking about it. He's like, oh, I got all the confidence and all that. Yeah. I hear you. But I don't see it, right? He made a comment about finally, getting the playbook early and getting the game plan early in the week. You don't think, Stephen? I think he's going to be here. I think that the dude is going to be here for another year. I know y'all don't want to hear that shit, but I truly believe it. Like, I know a lot of people are, and I've seen him, I think somebody posted in the Discord, that on certain people's draft boards, he's the highest rated quarterback, Willis. I know some of y'all's boy Rattler didn't drop down. I know, I don't even know who the other motherfucker is. But I don't think that there's a guy next year, unless, something amazing happens, that the Texans are just all in on that want to spend, a quarterback at least, that you feel like, depending on what position you're, especially if you're early round, if they trade Deshaun and get a couple of extra picks, then I think you see what you got. But I think if they only going in next year with one first round pick, I don't believe that they're gonna. I don't think they're going quarterback. I really. This nigga say he got a tire shop on the west side. But like I said, I think he's going to be here at least next year. Again, I know Tyrod is kind of the caveat in this situation. Get well soon. Hopefully, get back. As much as we talk about tank commanders, I know some of y'all in there. I think y'all, I know y'all with the tank shit, but I don't want to sit through this shit. Like here's my two things, but here's my only legitimate selfish reasons against tanking. Right, the more the Texans lose, the less motherfuckers gonna watch the Sauce. Right, like you already know how it is. Like y'all saw the drastic numbers when that first year when Deshaun got hurt. Like it was Sauce was jumping, Deshaun got hurt, that shit evaporated. Right, so that's like number one, and then two. I like being able to talk shit. Like, I'm not in a position to talk any shit right now, okay? Like, I can kind of talk shit with a caveat. With Tyrod wouldn't hurt, we'd have whooped that ass. Like, I had that for, like, week 2. I could use that. Like, we was whooping y'all ass until Tyrod got hurt. And then it got real ugly, right? Now I got this guy in here. And that should be one of those things that for all those people who sit there and always they're on that hype about, prototypical quarterback, being this height, being that, and speaking about tall quarterbacks, you got Josh Allen. Josh Allen, here's the thing, too. Here's the thing. This is what I think a lot of Texans fans are hoping from Davis Mills. That he's going to pan out to be on some Josh Allen shit. Because Josh Allen was not good his first year. I remember talking big shit about Josh Allen and how trash he was. But the Bills did what a competent organization would do and went and put pieces around him. They added weapons. You know what I mean? And that helped improve Josh Allen. What we did was let our quarterback go on a fucking massage spree and took his favorite targets away from him, and now look where we are. So you got a lot of people who are trying to point to that, well, look at Josh Allen, he wasn't very good, and, Davis just in the situation he wasn't expecting. Look, bro. Again, we're talking about early round draft picks versus late round draft picks because the same people saying that shit are the same people on the whole Tyrod fucking makes young quarterback great train type shit. Michael Jordan buzzer beat a Space Jam arm there, goddamn. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's gonna be. That's why I say I'm actually excited for October because I've been seeing the little clips from the Rockets. It's going to be nice. I know they're going to be young. They're not going to be great, but they're going to be exciting to watch. Say Mills might win a game before Trevor. Yeah. I mean, that's what I say. And that's what I said. That statement the other day. Some people didn't like it. That right now Mills is looking like he might be the best of the rookie quarterbacks out there, right? And there's all different situations. There's all different expectations. And all of these things matter. All of these things are very relevant. I'm just saying that what it looks like. And that's why even when we talk power rankings or I say you have to address these things week to week, because in a week, a lot of shit can change. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. I thought Trevor Lawrence was going to be overhyped. I didn't think he was going to be that guy. You know, we have this problem as sports fans, human beings, and I say we when I'm actually talking about the fucking media, and I'm not talking about myself in media. I'm just talking about the media we listen to, of making all these goofy ass comparisons. Right? This person's like this person, this person's like that person, and I know why people do it. Right? Because the majority of people are kind of simple-minded. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that, they need like some kind of correlation to attach something. Oh, he's kind of like this guy. When in reality, dudes don't be anything like the person they try to compare them to, right? Yeah, and that's what I said. That's what I'm saying about the peaking. Like people peak. Some people peak in college. Like some people, college is the highlight of your career. Same thing with dudes who go to college. Like it's motherfuckers who, if you've ever been to college, and I know a few other college ball players, guys who played in college. Like, when I went to school, there were guys who were 4-star recruits, 5-star recruits. You've seen them in the little Dave Campbells and all that shit, right? And you see these motherfuckers, and they're ass, bro. They're trash. And it's like, really? You really? And so, again, a lot of this shit is all opinion, right? You get some, backwoods motherfucker who plays, fucking 6-man, versus the people who were playing what is it, 6A now? And it was only 5A when I was back, so that lets you know how old I am. And they'll compare, this guy, if he just played in a bigger school, he'd be, no, the fuck he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. And so you got guys, and there's emotions, there's mentality, there's things that happen in people's lives. High school to college, that's it for them. College to the pros, they make it in the pros. They're happy. I made it, Some people have that nature to want to be winners in professional sports. They want to be, hey, I made it here, now I want to be great while I'm here. Some people are like, I made it here, I'm going to see $1 million. That word million makes them feel like they made it. The $1 million ain't going to last you forever. $1 million going to last you for 13 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So that's all you got. Yeah, it is loaded and it is nice. So I am looking forward for Rocket's conversation. So that way, when things are very drab on the Reliant, the NRG front, we have various other things to talk about. I know the Stros won the AL West, I believe. This is West, East, North, South, South Side. I don't know shit about baseball. But, shout out to them. Saw that thing from Correa. That motherfucker basically already out of there. You know what I'm saying? He's already basically saying his goodbyes to y'all. Like, shit, it was cool. It was all good. Fuck y'all. That's unfortunate. We have to get Hector's thoughts on that. Now, my town trip would be a fun fact. It would be a fun fact if we were winning games. But yeah, exactly. And that's what it is. You just like, oh, he can do this, he can do that. There's consistency, like fundamentals. Sometimes athleticism can get you over the hump. I have no choice but to deal with the tank out there. And so my thing is just like, sometimes people get overrated because of athleticism. Again, they may show out in a game or two. But it's like, it doesn't matter. You say Watson was a 4-star, Mills was a 5-star. There you go. You know what I mean? And like I say, the coaches that they can counter along in their career, oh shit, I gotta get ready to slide. But I told you it was gonna be a short sauce, but like I said, the little one's game is canceled tomorrow. So we'll probably have some sauce so I can actually deep dive into it. I gotta go take care of something and I gotta go pick this up before 8 o'clock. So I fucks with y'all. Hit that like button. But we're gonna have a lot more coming up. Like I said, we'll take some calls and stuff tomorrow. We'll kind of get like more of a game preview, pregame type situation going on. If you fuck with the den, we'll be in the den at 9. I know I've been neglecting the den this week. And yeah, that should be a very entertaining conversation. But I appreciate y'all. I fucks with y'all. Like I said, man, I changed the name of the profile on this thing right before the thing, so it like disconnected a bunch of other shit that was connected to it, so I fried it. So woo on me. But tomorrow it'll be a little bit liver. Sunday it'll be a little bit more liver. More liver. No, it'll be even liver. And then Monday, hopefully Monday I have everything the way I want to have it, and we're gonna really start turning up in the motherfucking sauce. So, chunking of a deuce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. But I got to slide, and y'all stay saucy. I'm out.